So I want to make a little video here about Daniel Bryan, my favorite wrestler. Now this ain't a dick sucking video. This ain't anything like that. I ain't here to jack off to my favorite wrestler like a lot of other people here on YouTube. I'm here to actually talk about how they can make him better. Because my favorite wrestler sucks right now. I ain't gonna say, oh, my favorite wrestler is, oh, he's just great and all that. Nah, he sucks right now. So I'm going to actually, instead of praising him and jacking off to him, I'm actually going to do something that nobody does here in the YWC. I'm going to talk about how they can make him better. Now, he's already a great wrestler, but they're holding him back. They tell him, Daniel Bryan, don't go out there. Don't do anything too crazy. Oh, you don't want to upstage Ryback. You don't want to upstage his 3 moves. So, they cut his moveset down. They're like, just do a drop kick. Don't do anything too great or, too overly technical, because the PG fans certainly can't handle that shit. I mean, like, God forbid he does like a Mexican surfboard or some move like that. Everybody be going, oh, what is that? I can't handle this in this PG age. It's too different, So pretty much, when he goes in there, if you notice in the tag matches, they mostly just have him get his ass whooped, hits the drop kick in the corner, then tags out. That's all you get to see of him. They just let him do a couple of kicks, and that's it. Just kicks. That's it. But we've all seen what the guy's capable of. You saw him at Over the Limit, his match with Punk, the one he had at Money in the Bank. He also had one on Raw that was pretty good. Sheamus to 2 out of 3 falls. He's had really good matches this year. But the one thing that I gotta complain about was that world title run. It sucked. You know what I mean? Besides him actually having a belt. Me never expecting them to make him the champion, which was a big surprise. Thing was, championship run sucked. It really did. There was nothing good about that title run. All he did was face the Big Show and Mark Henry. 2 guys who can't even fucking move around the ring. I mean, he could have been having, matches against the Miz, classic matches and shit like that with guys who could actually work. But nah, they didn't want to do that. They were like, hey, let's just put him against the big guys and he would like weasel his way out. Wasn't a good title run at all. So right there from the start, they weren't taking him seriously. They made him the underdog champion. When the thing is, Daniel Bryan is not an underdog. How could they make that title run better? Well, first of all, to get him in the world title scene, which he ain't even in. He was up until the summer, until they booked him in a stupid-ass match with Kane at SummerSlam that sucked. That match sucked. And then they got the idea, oh, you know what? These guys don't have any chemistry in the ring, and Kane is, 15 years past his prime. So what are we going to do? Put them in a tag team together. What a great idea. What an interesting concept. Let's take a wrestler that sucks and put him with a wrestler that's good. Except we're going to make the guy that sucks overshadow the guy that's actually good. What? That's just, that's just great. What an intelligent move by WWE. Why not take a great wrestler and make him look like he's more horrible than a horrible wrestler? That's a great idea. Oh man, I'm kind of a bit jealous that I didn't think of it myself. Fuck these guys. I mean, seriously, put him in a cheap ass tag team. So they put him in the tag team, and pretty much all they do during the matches is argue with each other. They go through the same fucking routine, comedy skits and everything, which Daniel Bryan shined in, by the way. They might have been cheesy as fuck, but in a PG era, Daniel Bryan showed that his acting and promo skills are top notch. So he carried those segments. See, the thing is, this tag team is completely pointless because it's doing nothing for Daniel Bryan. Why does he need to be in this tag team? Is he a tag team wrestler? No, he's not. I mean, you break into the business in a tag team usually. You don't just get put into a tag team. That doesn't happen. Only small cases like with The Rock and Mankind if they're doing something truly great. But this ain't anything truly great. This is something truly horrible, truly boring, truly pointless, truly stupid, just truly fucking every negative thing you could think of. So the thing is, he's not in the world title picture. Not even close. He's hanging around with a has-been. A has-been that can't even fucking work anymore, even half decently anymore. Boring matches, boring as fuck. So the thing is, put him in the world title picture. But the thing is, what they got to do is, because WWE is even stealing from TNA nowadays, so why not steal a good concept? They're stealing all the shitty stuff. Why not steal an actual good concept? Take the ROH formula. Put the belt on Daniel Bryan. Take that idea. Give him the World Heavyweight Championship. Give that shit some credibility. You don't have to give him the WWE title. You can give him the World Heavyweight Championship. I still think they should combine the two belts, but if they ain't going to do that, just give him the World Heavyweight Championship. And at least give it to him for, you know, a good 6 months at least. If you ain't going to do the whole year thing that they're doing with Punk, give it to him at least for 6 months. And do this thing. Have him defend it like almost every show or every other Raw, and just let him go through like top competitors, have really competitive matches, which by the way just never happens anymore. You know, competitive matches happen once every 3 months in the WWE. But if, you know, they get their shit together, imagine this. You know, one night he faces Dolph Ziggler. Another night he could even face like some mid-carder or some shit like Heath Slater or Gabriel. Just have really good matches. And then, you know, then you could have him face your Del Rios and your Ordens and all that. And this guy, if they let him, could carry these guys to great fucking matches. I mean, he could have some excellent matches with these guys. But the concept is that he would be a dominant champion. But the thing is with this is that this could never happen. I mean, the thing is, it would be fantastic. Just think of it. He would look so credible if you just had him go over clean a lot of guys. You know what I mean? And he would just be dominant. And you would have your new star right there. Because he would be so dominant. Do the things that you're doing with Cena with Daniel Bryan. And the thing is, you know, and it's not even like you could argue, oh, Brad, well, you're just saying this because he's your favorite wrestler. Everybody fucking loves him in the crowd. Everybody is chanting yes. Everybody's wearing his fucking t-shirt. Whether it's the no shirt, the yes shirt, the team hell no shirt, whatever shirt you can think of, it's Daniel Bryan related. Signs are Daniel Bryan related. The chants are Daniel Bryan related. Daniel Bryan gets in the ring and, you know, he doesn't get a reaction like Stone Cold or Rock. But in the PG era, you know, he's getting a better crowd reaction, more cheers than Cena's getting by far. And they're all cheers. Very little boos. I mean, unless he cuts a promo that's insulting to the crowd, that's the only time they'll boo him. But for the most part, this guy was getting fucking cheered. They booed when he lost at WrestleMania, which brings me to another point. Stop fucking around with him. I gotta bring this up. I forgot to mention it. The way how they buried him at WrestleMania, it shows that Vince had something against him. And you knew that Vince wanted him out from the start because they fucking fired him for choking somebody out with a necktie. So fucking forget about, oh, he's only 5'10", he's only 215 pounds. Fuck that shit. Look at all the great shit Chris Benoit did, and he weighed about the same thing. And Daniel Bryan is like fucking 2 inches taller than Benoit even. Benoit was about 5'9", maybe even 5'8". I remember he wasn't even actually 5'10". So the thing was that, you know, they had that argument for so many years. They didn't want to put the belt on him because he was too small. But then look, Benoit, when he won at WrestleMania, Madison Square Garden lit up and everybody was fucking cheering for Benoit. Everybody loved Benoit. They wanted Benoit to be champion for a fucking year. And the thing is, everybody wants Daniel Bryan to be a champion, but they don't want it to happen. So that's what I think. I think they should fucking give him the belt, let him run with it. He, not the face of the company, you know, but he could be, you know, third, second best at least. You know what I mean? You know, but maybe he could. If Punk is working his way to be the top heel of the company, Daniel Bryan could actually do it even better, I feel. Daniel Bryan has good promo skills. He's got a genuine, you know, just presence about him. You know, because, you know, as soon as he walks out, that's it. The guy is always fired up, never lazy, You always see that he's got a ton of energy. They just don't let him use. They just don't let him use that energy for anything worthwhile. So yeah, that's about it. Daniel Bryan is being treated like a piece of shit, and I don't like it.